diamonds are flagrant. I'm signed to the pavement. I'm crossing them over. I'm backing them down, standing tall like a soldier. These players can't hold us. It's the winner's race. Eating with Ken and Ace at a table, no dinner plates. We the best, get it straight. What's the problem, baby? Raised out of Harlem, baby. What's driving my mama crazy? They ain't trying to give it, so I gotta go get it. Harder than ever to
I
live.
get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it. How we live, 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 how we live. And they don't love us, they just love us. How we live. Have faith a minute, put your trust in nobody. Yeah. I said have faith a minute, but put your trust in nobody. Have faith a minute, put your faith in nobody. I done been around, halfway around the globe, probably still ain't met nobody that seem picture perfect. We all buy lies, depends on the purchase. You can't walk a mile in my shoes, cause I'm steady running like water can't break. Let's just buy a pregnant woman. So I had to earn life, road to the riches, wouldn't change it for the turnpike. I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it. How we live, 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 how we live. And they don't love us, they just love us. How we live, how we live. How we live. How we live. How we live.
Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The fans are making noise here inside the Oracle Arena for their Warriors. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Mbah a Moute in the small forward position. Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
Barnes dishes to Curry. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Oh, nice double pump finish there, strictly for the fans.
Picked by Griffin. Here's Paul. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor. And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Curry kicks to Green. Paul with the steal. Here is Mbamute. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
The drive by Green. No good there off the double clutch.
And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside. He can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game.
Kicks to Barnes. Golden State moving the ball around. Back to Green. 6 to shoot. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
And the dunk by Jordan.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
Green, no luck.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Jordan the pass to Mbamute. And the wide open shot from Paul. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Curry dishes to Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Some changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Jeff Green is checked in for Griffin. Pierce comes in for Mbamute. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Rivers in for Paul. Here's Iguodala. Back to Thompson. Tries to save it. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Clippers lead by 6. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Austin Rivers is out there with Crawford. Then it's Pierce. Then there's Cole Aldrich. And it's Green in at the power forward.
And how about Sean Livingston? Just a terrific comeback story. Of course, he suffered that famous knee injury, one of the worst I've ever seen. And he has willed himself back to become a valuable player in this league.
First personal foul, 2 seconds.
Now, here's Thompson. After the miss from Crawford. Rob. On, here we go. Crawford all alone. Good good on the shot.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
He's signed a nice 3-year deal with the Warriors off their bench. Great fit for that team.
No question. A rare package at 6'7". He's a true point guard and extremely versatile defensively. He can play alongside Steph Curry, handling the ball or off it. And easy to see why the Dubs were happy to get him.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. And the Clippers with a change here, too. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford. Corner shot.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
The shot by Curry, no good. Los Angeles leading by 7. Rivers with it. Picked up by Thompson. Feeds to Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. The drive by Green. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. That's on Andrew Bogut.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stop the sure thing, slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Los Angeles. Paul comes in for Austin Rivers.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And stolen by Barnes. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. There's the feed to Bogut. That's a 2 from Barnes. No luck. Good D by Johnson. Down low. Green kicks to Paul. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Griffin comes in for Green, and Mbah-a-Moute comes in for Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. And now Redick pushing it up. No one back to stop him. To the left wing. Mbah-a-Moute, the pass to Griffin. Jordan. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Ian Clark subbed in for Thompson. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just
yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is.
Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing. Love with the. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Make your lady back up in this. Hop up in the 6. And you should ignore these rappers, man. They say anything. Call me Susie Piggy Bank. I got plenty change. She rep HBK over everything. To the game with the wedding ring. Everybody try to duplicate. We just innovate. Young and making plenty cake. Get my straight. I'm a heartbreak vet.
Yo, Green, look what happened when the game. We've got basketball at Oracle Arena, the home of the world. Warriors in Oakland, California, live on 2K Sports. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. And the Houston Rockets starting 5. Everly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Modi Eunice and Howard, the post pair. And it's Ariza in the 3 spot.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fella's wearing the rim out. And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
It's Harden with the drive. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And stolen by Ariza.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA, none brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
That one misses. What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor. Clark, he cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through adversity. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship-caliber superstar.
Back to Bogut. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
To the middle. Here's Ariza. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Ariza's got his second basket of the game. Curry kicks to Bogut. Back to Curry. Over in the corner, Barnes. Gets to the corner and buries it. Barnes has got his first 2 points. Houston leading by 5. Harden kicks to Howard. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
The Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, GA, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. Here's Curry, following the score by Houston. And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
And guys, Patrick Beverly, a perfect fit for the Rockets alongside James Harden. You know, Beverly is in that complementary role as a 3 and D guy. And remember, also, even though he's the point guard, he doesn't need the ball to be effective. He's good at just spotting up for threes, and he's a hounding on-ball defender.
Some changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes. In for Harrison Barnes, and it's Livingston in for Curry. And then for Houston, Michael Beasley. He's checked in for Monty Eunice. Brewer comes in for James Harden. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. And Beverly plucked out of Europe by the Rockets. Clark, he signed a new contract this past offseason.
And a nice value for the Rockets, Kevin. I mean, he's a player whose impact on the game really transcends the stat sheet. That's often the case for those guys that are all defense caliber players.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
That's his first personal foul.
And how about Sean Livingston? Just a terrific comeback story. Of course, he suffered that famous knee injury, one of the worst I've ever seen, and he has willed himself back to become a valuable player in this league.
Livingston signed a nice 3-year deal with the Warriors, helped their bench. Great fit for that team.
No question. A rare package at 6'7", who's a true point guard and extremely versatile defensively. He can play alongside Steph Curry, handling the ball or off it, and easy to see why the Dubs were happy to get him.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Golden State. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
And really, it all stems from the aggressive defense. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Now, here's Thompson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. McDaniels, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. Down low. Here's Bogut. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. 29 seconds left here in the first quarter. McDaniels kicks to Capella. Inside. Here's Terry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Again, the miss by Bogut.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
It's Terry outside. On its way from Beasley for two. And that does it for the first quarter. Houston on top, up by 9. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Everly and Harden, they're the backcourt. McDaniels is out there with Beasley. And it's Howard in at the 5 down low. It's no secret, Clark, what this Houston Rockets team wants to do. They want to get to the line, drive the lane, and hurt you from outside the arc.
And they'll do it all at a very fast pace. I mean, they're fun to watch. The pace is something that I think sneaks up on teams sometimes, Kevin.
Good point. Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut checked in for Festus Ezeli. Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Brandon Rush. And it's Klay Thompson in for Leandro Barbosa. Here is Harden following the basket by Stephen Curry.
And no doubt the Rockets were one of the faster-paced teams in the league last year. When you have the firepower they do, you want it to become a scoring fest.
Now here's Curry. Outside, Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Thompson again. It's Beasley. Pass to Beverly. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Howard. Back to Beverly. It's rebounded by Curry.
A lot of the wins for the Rockets, guys, I thought last year came from just wearing down their opponent. I mean, you can keep up with their pace for a quarter, maybe 2, but it's very hard to sustain it for 48 minutes shot for shot.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
Making a change here. Ariza's checked in. Rockets leading by 5.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor. And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside. He can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. And Ian Clark subbed in for Thompson. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Stephen Curry. It's Harden with the drive. The layup off target. Outside Curry. Spates the pass to Curry. Clark kicks to Green. Can't hit. So Houston will take it the other way. Here's Harden. And Curry pulls it down.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
The pass to Spates. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Now, here is Harden. 11 points in the game. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Curry against Beverly. And the wide open shot from Green. Again, Golden State. The Rockets have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Well, looking back on last season, you didn't know where the Rockets would end up in terms of seeding in the playoffs. Ended up with the 2 seed because they won the Southwest Division. And as it turned out, everything worked out very well for them.
It really did, and had a divisional matchup in that first round against the Mavs. But the Rockets took care of business in that series and would advance.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Houston also making some changes. Capella's checked in. And it's Brewer in for James Harden. Livingston kicks to Ezeli. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Here is Livingston. He feeds it to Rush. Livingston dishes to Ezeli. Iguodala with it. Guarded now by Jason Terry. Livingston passes to Rush. Kicks it to Iguodala. We've got 22 seconds left here in the second. Goes back up. Ezeli. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. And here are the Rockets now.
And this should be the last possession of the quarter.
Exactly. I'm right with you there, Greg. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter. Make sure you get the last shot here.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Outside Terry. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Rockets lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins, and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see. Is all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the Splash Brothers are the guards. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut and at the 5. Curry shot is off. Houston in the lead. Dishes to Ariza. Beyond the arc. Harden can't hit. Warriors shooting well, 50% for the floor. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Well, you think back to the 2009 draft, the Thunder selecting James Harden 3rd overall, and there was some second guessing there.
Yeah, and Tyreke Evans, Kevin, taking a pick after him, won Rookie of the Year. But with time, Harden's talent is proven out, and you could argue he should have gone first in that draft.
Now here's Harden. 11 points in the game. And Beverly kicks to Howard. Turnaround Jay. Green with the block. Matajunas grabs the miss.
And, you know, you think of Harden on the Thunder. They didn't want to give him that max contract. But it's hard to argue that he's not worth every penny.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Green. It's tipped.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4. Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
Hey, guys, when you talk to other players on the Rockets, James Harden more and more becoming a vocal leader. I mean, tremendous confidence and swagger and determination, but that confidence can be contagious, and it's allowing him now to be a leader on this team.
Curry from deep. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Harden, no good.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Thompson misses. Houston leading by 5. It's Harden with the drive. The shot, no good. Nice D from Bogut. Curry wide open. They get it again. Thompson outside. Golden State moving it around. Curry against Beverly. Curry kicks to Barnes. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
It's Harden with the drive. No good.
Excellent, excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket.
What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Curry dishes to Thompson. Back to Curry. Thompson inside, guarded by Harden. Stolen by Beverly. It's Harden. Whoa! Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, it definitely is jammed with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Not enough on that one as it misses.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Barbosa's shot is off.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Here's McDaniels. Off target from the wing. And we've reached the end of the third. Houston on top as they wrap up the third quarter with a big 11-3 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Beasley out there with Corey Brewer. Then there's Terry, and it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Livingston. Rebounded by Capella.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Azili. Klay Thompson comes in for Ian Clark. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston. And then for Houston, Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Capella. Reza comes in for McDaniels. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Jason Terry.
Now, he's just showing off with range like that. That's what I call profile. Incredible.
How about his release, his form, everything flawless.
And that one's good. Beverly.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Curry outside. And another 3 for Golden State. Beasley with a clean look. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence, and I really like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose.
And here is Curry. Michael Beasley getting it to go from deep. Got a piece of it, but they recover it. Thompson. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Stolen by Beverly. And here's the fast break.